Hi guys, thank you so much for coming back to watch this one. I won't speak too much. This is just a continuation of the first part. Have you missed the first part? Oh my god, you don't want to. It's packed. It's really packed with information. So this is the second part and I've got 5 points here as well. 5 side hustles you can start in 2022 and succeed as a nurse. Okay then, let's get into this one. The sixth way to make money is through interior decoration or slash event planner, so I will put them together. You see, with regards to that one, it sounds small. It is not small. In this UK, now we have gender reveal party, we have baby showers, we have baby christening, we have bridal shower, we have wedding themselves, we have birthday party for year 1 to year 100. If you're into interior decoration, you blow their balloons for them in a very creative way. If you go on YouTube, you will see very creative ideas of how to blow your balloons. You then go on Amazon, you will buy these balloons for ridiculous prices, or eBay. Then you spend like overnight, especially if it's your day off. Do you understand? You spend overnight in the place, you blow the balloon up, put a few helium balloons up, put a few this and this here up and down for them, and then you go home to sleep. And then guess what? They can pay you more than £150 just for that also alone. I mean, in this UK, nobody will dash you 150p. So that's how we all know how it is where you also for every p. So that being said, you go to your bed. You can even attend the party, you eat. If you're like me, you eat, you won't carry home. So, and that is how it is. And that's some also. Now imagine if everybody knows you, and then your days off, you have interior decoration dates or bookings, and then you attend. You only do 3 shifts a week, and the remaining days of the week you're busy decorating for them. And the good thing about interior decoration now is that I've learned that you can now do it virtually, where you don't have to physically go into the place to go and decorate it. I want to learn more about that one. So if you read more about it, they've said it is wow, where I don't even want to go about it. The little I read about it, I was like, wow. So that's another way. Then event planning. Many people have an idea of what they want to do, but they don't know how. They don't know how to put it together. I mean, you can call it a gift if you like or not. While some people, in their head, if they organize for you like this, I for one, I do not like to plan in advance. It is my nature. But the 24 hours to 48 hours I have to plan, if I plan it, you'll be like, really? You only have this small time to plan this? Do you get it? So it depends on what your nature is. While some people, they need all the time so they can make it wow. While some people in their head, when they sit down, they cannot think of anything. They just know they want to do party. They cannot think of it. Doesn't mean they are not bright. It just means doesn't work for them. That is where you come in. You tell them, oh, you want to do that gender review party? How about we do it close to a beach? How about we do it close to here? How about we blow a balloon? How about we have like what's it called, like a drone flying around, and then the drone drops the balloon, and then someone pops the balloon, and then before you know it, just that idea. Or you did not go to school, you did not do anything, you did not also and clean people's bum. Just that idea alone, they can give you at least £100 for event planning. That's another one to go into. Number 7 quickly is importing and exporting. This one sounds very familiar, but it is not familiar. In this UK, if you can find, I mean, I was listening, somebody sent me a screenshot of Pastor Adeyemi's page on Instagram, I think for the 1st of January, what he posted. It went this new year, 2022. I'm not saying it verbatim now. This year, I'm paraphrasing. This year, 2022, the best way to make it is to find what people want. Wherever you are, you live in Portsmouth, you live in wherever, just sit down. What do I see is lacking in this area the most? I remember the owner of Olumo Foods. I'm sure if you've probably seen Olumo Foods, she's a sis to me, so I can say this here. She said when she was pregnant, she realized that in her area, whenever she craves African food, her husband would have to drive minutes and minutes, if not hours, to go and get her African food. Then when she gave birth, she went, what is happening here? Am I the only African here? She then realized, no, she wasn't. So how come there is nobody thinking of this? Then she thought of it. She started importing gari, palm oil, dry fish, everything. Many years ago, over 10 years now. in her area. Then she became the first person to own an African store in her area. Now she has over 2 shops in the same area. She has everything now. She's blown. Do you get it? How did she get to that point? She identified a need, she then preferred a solution to it, and boom, she has provided value. And the value she has placed on herself, on her business, cannot be lifted because people need what she wants. So that being said, if you just look in your area, what do people need? People want to slay, to church on Sundays or to mosque, but then they don't have ready to wears. Okay, I want to start selling ready to wears. I'll get a tailor back home. They'll do this, give me size 16, give me size 14. You give them specification for all of these sizes. They sew them, you wear them yourself, you display it, you probably begin to think about having a website, and then before you know it, everybody begins to talk about your website or about your turban that you sell or about your ready to wears that you sell, and boom, that's you. It could be food, it could be dry food, but more so all of this African food or whatever country it is you're from, and then you begin to bring them in if custom allows you anyway. Just make sure you do not break custom rules with regards to importation, and then pay your dues where necessary. So you will sell like, you know that pounds is very heavy, so that by the time the 10,000 naira that you used to finish all of the shopping back home, by the time it gets here, you'll be surprised what you will sell it as. Quote me. So that's another one to do. And still around this, I could call it number 7B or number 7.5 as well, is whilst you're in the UK, you could then begin to ship. Instead of always selling to your local people around, you can offer this shipping. I'm sure some of you know what's.com. Do you understand? All she does is, it's a box, and then she'll pack all this packaging. She'll package her Scotch bonnet, at this, at that. She'll package it in a box and deliver it to your house. What do you need for that? You don't need to take it to Royal Mail Post Office. All you need is Parcel Force or TNT to fill that order for you so that it's not too expensive. And then you get it down there. And then before you know it, you get well known because they know that you always deliver. We know Kilishi, this Abuja, Suya, whatever in London. He now posts, or he does his postage everywhere in UK. So that's how it works, and I'll just leave point number 7 right now and go into point number 8. Point number 8 quickly, because of our time, is becoming a website developer. I mean, it sounds as though what she's saying. The number of people that want to develop a website for their small business, their big business, you will be wowed. You will be wowed. And if you make yourself learn this art, and then you put yourself on Fiverr. I mean, I was listening to a YouTuber who said she has this thing, thing she's trying to make happen or bring to life, and then she needed a website, and then she went on Fiverr, then she contracted somebody for it, and then she paid $600, and then she found out about Kajabi. Yes, that's the name, Kajabi. She said she's never heard about Kajabi. Kajabi is just like a website that gives you the step-by-step way of opening a website. You watch on YouTube, then you go on Kajabi and go and create your website in just maybe a day. That was what she said she paid $600 for. She said she was going to run mad. So if it's something that you like to be on the computer, do you understand? It's something that you can do. You just learn about it here and there, begin to tell people, oh, my husband does website designing, oh, I do website designing now. Put your card here, put your information there, put your information on Google, pay £1.50 per week or something, and then before you know it, people will know you. And just by learning something self-trained or self-learned or self-taught, whatever English you call it, you're earning £500 just for one job. I mean, one job. That one is deep. So it is something that would work every time, anytime, every day. So it's something you can explore. Number 9 quickly, is very, very important, which I said you want to hear, is as little as this one sounds. Number 9, it is very important. The skill of hands, like your handiwork. I was speaking to someone a while ago. They said it will get to a time where business, handiwork like handcrafts, and what's the other one? Business, handiwork. I cannot remember the third one, but we're talking about 3 things that people will not be able to do without very, very soon. And we are there. I mean, it's as though COVID just opened us all to it. Learn a craft. Do you like to make hair? I can do wig, I cannot do braids. Do you know how to do braids and do wig? Do you know how to fix? I can fix on your head. Do you know how to? What can you do that is hand done? Do you know how to? Some people can do shoe like cobbler. Some people can bake, so that you can, on your off day, you can get contract to give them 30 pieces of meat pie or fish roll or that one or whatever bakery or soft bakes, and then you get money for it. Do you know how to cook? I mean, it's a kind of handcraft now, so that your people in your area, you have so many nurses, so many doctors who are guys who don't have time for kitchen. They rather go and pick up extra shifts than sit a minute in the kitchen or drink gari instead of, you know, opening the gas to cook. So what's the implication? Once they know that you're on their street or you're not far from them, or you do postage and you know how to cook, you can do egusi, jollof, fried, please don't do everything, they will patronize you. You really want to run. So that being said, with time, before you know it, everybody knows you, and then you're so popular. Everybody's talking about your food, everybody's talking about your hair that you make, everybody's talking about the clothes that you sold for them, everybody's talking about one thing or the other. Your makeup, makeup is another thing that sells. An Thai gele, African gele, sells all time, every time. I mean, if you go for parties, people that like to go for parties, target parties, and just go and sit there very early before start of the thingy and say, I do gele, guys. You'll be surprised how much you can earn. Just £5 gele, or makeup for £15 or £30 or £40, depending on how good you are and how marketable you are. You'll be surprised at how much you can earn. So that's number 9 that I said I'm so wild about, the way it can sell. That one can blow you away. Number 10, which is last but not the least, is starting an online course or being an online course editor. Because of COVID, everything is now being done virtually. We have this free training, that's £20 training, this training, that training. Everybody wants to put their skills to paper, not paper like real paper, just so people can learn and then they can earn from it. I mean, I've heard people say something along the line of, how come we Nigerians like to make money from every situation? To be honest, from the business business point of view, there's nothing wrong in it really. If you've got a skill, you've got an expertise, and then you give it to 3,000 people free. I mean, even if it's just £5 and I collect, and somebody utters such statement, I probably won't get moved, if you ask me. So that being said, some people can put together like a course, you know, to do this, while some people do not have any cost to put up, but then they can be an editor. So if you have editing skills, or you can learn about how to become an editor, as good as some people's courses are, they cannot edit them, they cannot make them look presentable and proper. So they need like an editor to help them in that line. So you learn about editing, you put yourself on your YouTube channel, or you advertise yourself here and there, do like a Google ad to let people know about you, and then before you know it, even though you cannot create a course, you can be an editor of a course. So I'll just finish off this way quickly because my daughter is here now. So I'll give you a bonus point, and it's just to mention, whilst I was, you know, talking about importing and exporting, I know of a guy who says his guy only buys, you know, these plugs and fancy sockets from Wilko or from wherever, IKEA or wherever it is, and they ship it home in mass. I mean, they're probably just £1.50, or maybe the very fancy and beautiful ones are like £3 or £5 at the most, and then they probably close their eyes and they buy them in bulk, and then they send them home. And he told me that they supply building companies, and I do not want to imagine how much they earn from that. So that's something else to mention with regards to importing and exporting. I mean, the ideas are inexhaustible. So that being said, the bonus tip is security solutions, providing like security guards, alarms. Just to conclude quickly, as much as possible, you want to take advantage of ads. So no matter what you do, you have to put yourself out there, and no matter how good you are, sometimes if people don't know you, they don't know you. It hurts. Sometimes I put out videos and I know how much time I've put in sourcing for information and all of that, and then the number of views I get, I'm not very happy. But I'm like, okay, if people don't know you just yet, they don't know you just yet. You've got to wait for it. So that being said, technology is now very good. Everything is working fine, where you can place ads. You can do like a simple video in front of camera saying, okay, my name is Solomon, I do this, I've been doing this for how long, I've got this experience, I've got that experience, and then you just pay Google for an ad. So Google puts it on Google for everybody doing searches on Google. Google puts it on YouTube. Google puts it everywhere for you. And before you know it, people start contacting you. Oh, we saw your adverts. Can you be of service to us, please? So that concludes it now, because things are happening now on my background. I've got to go. I really hope you got value for your time. If indeed you did, could you please smash the like button. It's good for my YouTube algorithm. And subscribe to my channel. Please share my videos, and I will see you the next time I'm here. Okay then, so we see again. I will be bringing more wonderful videos to you. Okay, bye.